Yo, what's good guys, it's Cyber. Today I got yo with a grunge scrapbook type of tutorial. Alright, so for this video, I'm gonna use Molly Santana's new music video, Windows Up. This shit is so fire. So for this video, I really got influence from Osama-san's newest music videos. I think that whole grunge scrapbook type of style is so fire. You can do so much with it creatively yourself. And you know, we're just gonna use this video and see what we can cook up. So what I'm gonna do now is just get some clips that I think are tough, and then I'm just gonna freestyle with it. Alright, so I'm just gonna use this clip right here. We're just gonna do some cool ass text effects. So what I think I'm gonna do is just make a solid layer. And I'm probably gonna color it red. I think I'm just gonna make like a border on the bottom and just add some text to it. So I'm just gonna mask it out. Have it down here. Let me make it a bit smaller. Something like this. And we're just gonna add in text. So what I'm gonna do is just write Molly Santana on it. So let's just grab this. And I'm gonna change it to white. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is have her name on it and then the name of the song. So we're just gonna chop this up and then just write down the song. So it's called Windows Up, something like that. We can just hide her name so we can line this up. I like to go here on the right side and just click this button right here. Alright, so I'm just gonna have her name flicker with the name of the song. So it's just gonna go back and forth. So we'll bring her name to the top layer and we'll just cut it up. So all we really have to do is just cut it up in a way so it kind of flickers like that. We can duplicate her name, bring it back, and just keep doing that for the full length. Something like this. Let's see how it looks. That's going a bit too fast. So we can just make these a bit longer. It's not too crazy. There you go, something like this. Let's see. Something like that. So we can pre-compose the text. And we could add a bit more to the text, like a little flicker. So I'm just gonna grab a flicker. And all we have to do for this is just mess around with the amplitude and the random frequency. I don't want it to flicker too much, just some light. That's a bit too much, just drop down the amplitude. Something like that is cool. And what I like to add in is just a mosaic. It adds like a bit more to the text. So I'll just zoom in and show you. We'll have to turn it up a lot, maybe like 400 is cool. And we can see the text does have like a little pixelated effect to it. And then finally what we can do is just add an adjustment layer. And then just add in a grain. So it has that old school kind of effect to it. All we have to do is just turn up the amplitude, mess around with the frequency, just turn it up a lot, and then drop our color amplitude back down. Something like that. Turn it down a bit more. Okay, let's check it out. So that's for the first effect. I'm going to grab a second clip and see what I can cook up as well. Alright, so I like this effect a lot. I'm going to show you guys how to cook it up. So we're just going to grab a lot of random clips from the video. And we're just going to have clips playing on the left and the right side. So we're just going to start off with this clip on the left. And we're just going to bring it to the left side here. Just to line it up. And then we're going to find our second clip. Which I'll just use this one right here. We'll bring it to the right. Now all we have to do is just mask both of these clips up. So we'll grab this mask, press subtract, grab this, press subtract. Now what we can do with this is just kind of align it. So they're both kind of covering up the screen. Kind of want the one on the left to cover the screen a bit more. Now we just have to match these up so they both play at the same time. Side, that's fire. We can keep them playing. It doesn't really matter. We'll just have it going like this. It's whatever. We're just going to grab our text and we're just going to type in her name again. So let's do this. Let's do it in red again, just so it stands out a bit more. Yo, Molly Santana. Now what we're going to do is rotate it to 90 degrees. And we'll just bring it in between that gap there. Now we'll duplicate it and bring it down again. And what we do here is just pre-compose the both of these. We'll just match it up. We can add a glow to it. Just adding a little deep glow. Unmult it. And just brighten it down a bit. I don't want it too bright. And then for the main movement effect, we're just going to grab an offset. We'll go to the start of the clip. Grab our shift. Go to the end and just drag it down. Just slowly. So we'll just play now and see how it looks. As you can see there's like a little problem with the text. That's just because I didn't line it up properly. I can fix that real quick. So here you can see it does cut out a bit. All we have to do is just scale it down. Just bring it up a bit here. We can duplicate this and then position it down here as well. Bring this one a bit down. It is a bit too close to the edge. We can go back. Now we can see it looks a lot better. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so what I'm going to do just to sauce it up is go into my Ken Carson editing pack and just put on an effect that might look tough. I think I'm going to go for hardcore on this one. Alright, cool. So that adds like that kind of grunge effect to it. As you can see, it did mess around with the resolution of the clip. Let's just turn off the effects. So there's the before and after. I really messed with it. And on the right side, I'll just throw in this effect right here. It's kind of like an inverted type of effect. So there we can see. Looks fire as fuck. As I said, I do have some free packs on my Discord, so make sure to go check it out and use code CYBER for 20% off. Alright, now for the third and final effect, I'm going to show you guys how I cook this up right here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is look for kind of like a Molly Santana text or a logo she has. So there's one with McDonald's. I think I'm going to use that. I think we'll just grab this. I'm just going to download this image right here. Alright, we got this. Alright, so we got this in After Effects. We'll just hide it because we'll use it later. Alright, and we'll just find a clip from the video that is tough. I'll use this clip right here. It's short. It looks fire. And what we'll do is, again, we can move it to the right or left. I'll just move it to the left. I will create a solid. And this time I'm going to go for a different color. I'm going to just make a little green. And I will mask it. Mask the right side right here. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. And now, for real, I'm just going to freestyle and bring this t-shirt up and unhide it. I'm just going to crop it out and then remove the black from it. So let's just do that real quick. So to remove the gray, we just need to grab a linear color key. And we grab this tool right here and select the gray. Now we can just bring it up here. Alright, so what we're going to do is just put it right in the middle. Alright, so here I'm just going to throw in some random text. What I'm going to do is just go on Google and type in who is Molly Santana, and whatever they give me, I'm just going to copy paste in here. Alright, so this is what Google gave me. We are going to just line it up with this right here, and we can bring it up like this. And I low-key like to you know, kind of distort it by bringing it up like this. It doesn't make it harder to read, but it does kind of add that kind of weirdness that this style brings. So we'll just line it up like this. I feel like the green box is a bit too big. Let's just make it smaller. Line these up. I'm just lining them up by eye just to, you know, get this done quicker. And we could add in something down there. What I think I'm gonna do is just grab clips from the videos and make them super small and just have them kind of, you know, rotating down there. So let's bring up the clips and just freestyle with it for real. So we'll just bring these down here. We'll grab a second clip, position it to the right, just freestyle it. Grab another clip, bring it to the right, and again, you know, just freestyle it, whatever plays. You can see how that looks. Kind of looks fire, no cap. And then finally, I feel like we need a bit more motion up here. So what I'm gonna do is just grab the logo. I'm just gonna chop it up and have it just moving around. So, you know, we're gonna have it still for the first few frames. We're just gonna chop it up, and on this right here, we'll just add in a little rotation and position it. We'll chop it up a few frames down again, you know, rotate it back, mess around with the logo, and you know, we're just gonna rinse and repeat that. This one right here. There we go. Let's see how it looks. That looks super fire. What I recommend is really just messing around with it yourself. That's really what it is. Just whatever comes to your mind, do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's what I like about this style. The imperfection of it kind of makes it perfect. So thank you guys for watching, and go check out my Discord. I have a few free packs down there, so go run it up, and I'll see you in the next one.